I want you guys to know I am pissed. I just recorded 2 videos. One was like 10 minutes long and one was like 2 minutes long. So 2 minutes one's not a big deal. But the 10-minute one, I put a lot of work into it. I did a good job. I didn't stutter that much. I was ready to clip it and ship it, you know what I mean? And I forgot to unmute my microphone for the entire thing. What's up, guys? I'm Otter, and I thought I'd do a quick video on how you should be setting up your heirlooms. So, for most classes, you're gonna do the same thing for your armor and your accessories. Again, this is personal preference. This is just my recommendation of what I think that you should be doing. +2 all attributes on the moon pendant. That's so nice. That's so nice. Just, okay, you know? If you're trying to go for a specific thing, then okay, yeah, maybe. Maybe go for something a little more specific. But I feel like the moon pendant +2 all attributes is just too good to pass up. Plus the boosted elemental resistances, plus you can put a set bonus on there. I feel like it's just too good to pass up. Moon pendant and divine crown are what you should be using, I think, for armor and accessories for every class. For the enchantments are the same for both. The set bonuses in the middle, and then you have defense and offense. For your offense, max damage increase stacks on kill. OP. It's OP. It's the best by far. Sometimes, I don't know how exactly it works. Sometimes it works on mobs, sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know how frequently it triggers. I don't know what mobs trigger it. I don't know what the actual deal is with it. But just getting 2 stacks is better than every single one of these. Just getting 2 is better than every single one. Then you can pick your set bonus. I'll show a picture of all the set bonuses right here. These are all personal preference. I feel like Fairy of the Lake could be really good for rogue, because if you're up close and personal on somebody, you could trigger that fairy like 2, 3, 4 times really quickly without having to wait for that fairy to come back to you like you would if you were a long range person. But rogues get in your face, so I feel like Fairy of the Lake could be really good for rogue, as well as Storm Rage. Since they move so much, Storm Rage will charge up much faster. If you're going for more of a tanky build, then Dragon Scale. Midas Touch could be fun as well, just, you know, extra cash. But if you're going for PvP, Fairy of the Lake, Dragon Scale, Storm Rage, Drunk Alchemist might be fun. I don't know. But I feel like those 3 are top dogs. Max damage increase stacks on kill. For the offense, pick out whatever set bonus you feel like fits your playstyle and your class best. Then for defense, life regen out of combat, an additional defense level. For a character that has over 500 HP, which is every character, 2 life on hit does not matter. Neither does 1% life steal. It just doesn't. +4 max life stacks on kill. I don't think that matters enough. For characters with over 500 health, 4 HP is not going to do much of a difference. But life regen out of combat would be handy, and additional defense level would protect you more. Those would be a lot more useful, I think, than any of the others. However, if you're going for more of a tanky build, you might want to do +30 life. Plus, one additional defense level would go well with a tanky build as well. I also had an idea to put a bunch of different elemental damages on different pieces of gear. And if you have them all varying, like you have fire damage to it, added fire damage to your dagger, added cold damage to this dagger, added lightning damage to your mask, added holy damage to your chest. You get what I'm saying? I feel like if you varied it out like that, it would be really hard for someone to actually build enough elemental resistances to negate any of that. I feel like that could be a good build, but I haven't had the time or the money to do it. If you do try it, let me know in the comments how it goes. But you also build up physical resistances a lot easier than elemental resistances, which is why I think an elemental resistance or an elemental damage build could be really strong. But for right now, max damage increase stacks on kill works. It is very good. It is better than all of these. It is very good. Whatever set bonus you want, and then life regen out of combat and additional defense level are both good. For Moon Pendant and Divine Crown for every class, those are all good options. For your weapon, this is where it gets a little more detailed. I play Rogue, so I'm a lot more comfortable giving people advice on their Rogue Heirloom stats, what they should be doing for their Rogue, because I play Rogue. Crossbow would be good. Crossbow would be good because then you don't have to go buy a crossbow. You can just craft it. You always have one. They're harder to find, I think, than daggers. So this would be a good way to easily get a crossbow every game. And a good one at that. Crossbows are underrated. They do a lot of damage. For your dagger, if you're a rogue, this was a mistake. +2 max. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, that's right. I thought it was this one. This one was the mistake. For, like I said earlier, a character with over 500 health +2 doesn't matter. It just doesn't. It might save you 1 out of 1,000 games. You might end up actually ending up on 1 HP, and that +2 actually did save you, but the chances are so slim, it's not worth it. Additional defense level, life regen out of combat. Or if you're going tanky, +15 life, or additional defense level. Movement speed. For rogues, huge. Movement speed out of combat, you're always in combat. You're always in combat. Like, how is that going to help you? It's not. Skill cooldown reduction, I don't think you really need it because the cooldown for petrifying poison is so long that if you actually have a fight lasting that long to where you would have needed petrifying poison twice, that's crazy. You're doing something wrong. And then the stealth, that recharges really fast anyways. So I feel like that would be a waste on rogue. Maybe that'd be better on fighter for their spin ability or something like that. Pyro, skill cooldown reduction, charge up a fireball faster. But movement speed across the board is always a good choice. Always. You can never go wrong with movement speed. Here, I wish I had done additional defense level or life regen out of combat. And here, max damage increase stacks on kill. Like I mentioned earlier, you could also do an elemental damage build. But I feel like max damage increase stacks on kill is crazy. If you're a fighter and you're going for a tank build, or you're a mage and you need something to protect yourself because you're getting rushed by a melee fighter and you're weak, then you could have the perk that gives you, where is it? True damage to attacker on block. And then life recovered on successful defense. That would be very good on the orb and the shield, because it would not only deal damage to them when they hit your shield, but it would also heal you when they hit your shield. So that could be really nice. And when you upgrade the heirloom, that 97% block damage reduction goes to 100. 100% block damage reduction. So then you would take 0 damage from them hitting your shield, you would gain health, and they would take damage. That would be very strong. Very strong. Alright. I think that's about it. Another thing that I like for rogues, if you don't want to do the crown, is boots, movement speed, physical damage. Can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong with that. But I don't really know about any of the other classes. Like I said, I really only play rogue and cryo. That's just my 2 cents on what I think you should be running for your heirlooms, what perks you should have on, and what heirlooms you should be wearing and using. Like I said, crossbow and dagger are good for rogue. Crossbow is good for everybody. Divine crown and moon pendant. Unless you're going specifically for strength, then, you know, strength. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps. If you guys have any crazy builds, feel free to share them with me in my Discord. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, comment down below. Do me a favor, like this video, and please subscribe. I appreciate it. See ya.